What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. You read the title. In today's video we're going to put more of my Hot Wheels into a garage. As you may know, in nearly every one of my videos, including shorts, I open up a car. So as you can imagine, it is starting to fill up and we need to get some of these in here so I have more room for more cars. So we're going to be putting about 110 cars in here. So sit back and enjoy the show. Alright, so as you can see here, they are everywhere. So I'm just going to grab a bunch of cars, bring them over there. We're going to throw them in and talk about them a little bit. Okay, so let's start with this one. It is the Moving Parts Mazda RX-7. I don't know what year this thing, in 1988. So it's a 1988 Mazda RX-7, and I think the hood opens on this, right? If I'm correct. It should. It's moving parts, right? The doors don't open. I don't know. I can't get it open, so I guess we're not off to the best start yet. This time we're going to back them in, so we're looking at the front. Now, this is not the best case, guys. The cars move around a little bit, but for sake of just quick and cheap, it'll have to do. Next up, we have the Cloud Cutter. There's actually a recolor of this that just came out, so when I see it again, I'm probably going to pick it up. But this one's really cool. It looks like a plane, but it is a car. Next up on the list, 2016 Corvette Z06 in this awesome gray with the light silverish stripes on it. Very cool. Black wheels. Looks awesome. Next up, we have the 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth. This is a cool car, guys. I bought this because I was like, oh, you know, I'm going to stay away from the premium. I can just do a wheel swap on this, but it's a mainline, so we're just going to leave it like this. And I did end up picking the premium up anyways. I think that was out of the Canyon Warriors set this year. This is the mainline of the Super Treasure Trump from, I think, F-Case. The Renault RS Sport in red. A very, very cool looking car. Next up, the yellow Koenigsegg Gamera that is currently recolored in red right now, and there's also an orange. This is from last year's end case, I believe. I found this one at Dollar General. Next up is the 2020 bright yellow Corvette. This is actually a Masito car, or in Walmart sold as a Venture Force. And for the last of this little pile, we have the newest recolor of the Lane Lowrider. And check it out, guys. When this thing moves, the engine actually goes back and forth. Very cool little detail. Alright, let's go grab the next set of cars. Next up, we have the 87 Civic EF in red. A very cool car. Not my favorite Civic. It's kind of square. I'm not a big fan of the square Civics. I like the round bodies better. EG, I think, is the name of it. But it is a very cool car nonetheless. Next up, I think this is also out of last year's end case. The 2005 Ford Mustang with this cool like drag bumper on the back. Adjustable front lip here that goes up and down. Very cool looking car. And then here we go. Here is the newer, not newest, but the recolor of the Koenigsegg Gamera. By the way, guys, this is like a 1500 horsepower 4-seater hypercar by Koenigsegg. Very, very cool. The Matchbox one is actually a little bit more detailed. I do not have it. Maybe I'll grab it someday, but it's kind of in an ugly color, so. And then here's one of my favorites, guys. This is the, what year is this? The 2016 Alfa Romeo Giulia, right? Yeah. Alfa Romeo Giulia Matchbox. I found this at the Dollar Tree a while back. This thing's actually really cool. I like this car a lot. I like the black wheels on the white. I think it looks awesome. And then the first color of the, what is this one? Limited Grip. I should have known that. The first color of the Limited Grip that has been recolored now in blue. Super cool looking car. It's got the turbos in the front. Really cool looking truck. Probably one of my favorite fantasy castings. And then next up we have this 55th Anniversary Custom Integra GSR. Very cool. Alright, next set of cars, we have the old model of the Viper. This is the ugly one, purple. I think this is out of J-Case. But yeah, they redid this casting and it looks so much better. Also, guys, don't pay attention to my hand. I got some weird rash going on here. Of course it happens on the day I'm showcasing all my Hot Wheels cars. What are you going to do, though? That's life, is it not? Next up is the 83 Chevy Silverado. This thing was actually hard to find for a lot of people, but I got one and I opened it up. It's a pretty cool car. I think this is probably going to make a cool custom for somebody. I'm just going to leave it the way it is, though, because I'm not that interested in doing so. This is the, which one is this? The 73 Honda Civic in green. I don't remember, was the green or the orange one first? I actually don't remember. Definitely a cool looking car, though. For sure. Got mosquitoes flying around in here. Not cool, man. Next up, this was also one that I found at Dollar Tree randomly. It's a Matchbox Lamborghini Gallardo, like police car. It's not exactly the most, oh, security car. Okay, it's not a police car. Okay, never mind. Next up, we have the Aston Martin. Which one is this? The Vantage race car in white. This has been recolored in blue and green as well. And I don't think this actually fits in the thing, but we have the blue tuned Silverado out of J case, I think this is. K case. I actually really like this thing. I love it. This is my favorite of the tuned Silverados. More than the red and the green. And it doesn't fit, so we're gonna have to leave that one out. We are about a quarter filled up. We still have the other 3/4 of it to go, but I still got a lot of cars, so hopefully we can fit all these. We got Brian's Toyota Supra out of the Fast and Furious set. Super cool looking car, and we recently got the premium in the 2-pack, so that was very cool. We got Dom's Charger right here. Again, I am so sorry my finger looks gross, guys. I know. It's just the worst time to get a little rash in my fingers. I don't even know what it's from, dude. I don't even know what it's from. New shampoo, I think. 70 Dodge Charger, guys. Very cool, in black. We all know that car. It is a classic, famous movie car. And then another movie car here, actually. Well, not really, but the DeLorean, this time recolored in blue. Not ugly, like, what was the other one that they had? Green or something? It was just not really pretty looking at all. Looks cool in blue with these special stripes, and it says DeLorean right on it. Awesome. Next up, this was a super treasure hunt out of... what case is that? F case, I think? No, not F case. L case. Yeah, I believe this is a super treasure hunt out of L case. The El Segundo Mercury Comet Cyclone that says Mike's Transmissions on it. Pretty cool. That would have been a cool super for me to get because it says Mike on it. Does it fit? It fits. It fits. And probably one of my favorite castings, dude. This thing's so cool. The Porsche Rally. This is a 959 Rally, I think it is. Porsche 928S Rally. Okay, I wasn't even close. Very cool. That's a good looking car, man. So cool. Imagine having that, just going on to a rally with your Porsche. Out of the Halloween set, we have the 90s, I think. 2000, it doesn't say. Oh, 2014 Corvette Stingray with the cool Day of the Dead livery on it. Very cool. And this was the fastest car out of all the cars in my race track video, which surprised me. It's the stupidest one ever. It is the... I don't even know what it's called, and I don't even care. The speed bump. Looks like it got ran over by a monster truck. Maybe we should do that. That would be a cool video. Next up, this is out of G case, I think. G or F case. I think this is... no. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H case. This is out of H case. The cool combi in gray. We might leave that one out too because I don't think it's going to fit. Yeah, it's kind of rubbing, so we'll leave that out. And probably the hardest car to find this year... the Nissan Skyline Godzilla R32. Very cool looking car. This thing was nearly impossible to find, but they started showing up pretty much everywhere after a few months or so. So we actually just found one of these recently. And then a couple fantasies we have here. These are actually from TJ. He gave them to me to race on the track a while back, so I guess we'll leave those out and separate. Next up, we have the, I think this is actually a Matchbox Corvette. Yes, it is, right? Yeah, Matchbox Corvette in, wait, is it? I don't even know. 2020 Corvette Matchbox. Yeah, Matchbox Corvette in white. Very cool. This is the mainline of the, like, anniversary series they have. Super cool. This was a super treasure hunt. I think H case is what it was from. The Gas Monkey Garage. I like this car, but the paint on it is just so ugly, dude. It's so ugly. Because it's not Spectra Flame, it's just flat poop brown. Next up, this one's really cool, and this short I made actually got a ton of views, which surprised me. It is the 2020 Jeep Gladiator in black with the doors off. Matchbox. Very cool. Rubicon. Awesome. I really like this. I'm not a big Jeep fan, but the Jeep/truck combo does look pretty cool. Ooh, that doesn't fit. That's gonna have to stay out. Ooh, and I don't even know if I want to put this one in there. This one needs to be on the shelf still, so we're gonna skip this one. It is the 89 Mazda Savannah RX-7 in black. Amazing. If I had the green with the gold wheels, guess what? It'd be going in the box. But I never bought it because it was hideous. And here's the recolor of the other Aston we had. Where is it? This one right here? No. Where is it? This guy, right? Nope, that's not it either. Where is it? There. Nope. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Right in front of my eyes. So yeah, we have the two different Aston Martins here, and I have the blue one somewhere as well. I really like the white one the best, I think, though. This one's probably not going to fit either, but it is the Volkswagen ID Buzz, I think it's called. Yeah, ID Buzz. I don't think that's going to fit. Oh, it does. It does fit. Oh, no, it doesn't fit. Okay. Yeah, this one's staying out too, guys. This is the redesigned Dodge Viper 92. Freaking beautiful, man. You guys know, I love this casting. It looks so good, and I can't wait to see it in other colors, too. And another one of my favorites here, this is the 98 Subaru Impreza in this beautiful blue with the gold wheels. This is kind of like the spec of what the actual car in real life looks like. We got our next batch of cars. We have the British Racing 71 Porsche 911. This thing's cool. This is a cool looking car, guys. I love it. That's a good looking car. And this was an old one here. I've had this one for years. It is the 2013. Well, the casting's from 2013, but I think this is actually from like more like 2017 to 19, I think is when it is. Lamborghini Aventador J. This is actually a concept car. They were never produced, and there's only a few of them in the world. Fun fact. We have the Camaro from the Day of the Dead set. Very cool looking car with that paint job. And the moving parts Pagani Huayra. We should be able to open this one, no problem. And there you go, you got the detailed engine in the back. I think the door is open too, right? Do they not? No, they don't. Never mind. Alright, next up, here is the Civic recolored in orange. I think the orange one was first. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I can't remember. Another 71 Civic. This thing's cool. It's a really cool looking car. And it's custom. It's custom. Is it good? Yeah, it's custom. We are running out of space already, guys. Not good. Next up, we have the Lotus Emira in this red color. A very cool looking car here. I, for a long time, did not know there was an Emira and an Evija. I thought they were the same. So I wondered why there was two colors so similar to each other. And here we have the, which one is this? The Maverick Grabber in the Day of the Dead paint job as well. Very, very cool looking car here with these skull wheels in white. And this one's cool, the swept side 1957 Dodge swept side pickup truck. This thing's so cool. I love it. It's one of those cars, whenever I see it, I kind of want to buy it again. Very, very cool. I could picture like an old farmer grandpa driving this every day out to the fields. And then from last year's case, the custom Civic in red and white. Definitely a cool one. I like the white one the best. I think that one is inside somewhere. All right, we have to flip over to the second side because we are already out of room. And I still have a bunch of cars to go. We got another pickup truck here. Which one is this one? The Chevy 652 Chevy with the Hot Wheels spring livery on it. Very cool. These go in sideways. That doesn't fit. I don't want to scratch it, so we'll skip that. And then the 69 Plymouth Barracuda also in the Day of the Dead paint job. Super white skull wheels on it. And then the Lowboy, I believe this one is called 33 Ford Lowboy, Day of the Dead, with the red skull wheels. A very cool car. This is what you probably would think of when you say Hot Wheel. Like, this is the type of car right here. And then we have the not a chase / special car / could be a chase, maybe a chase, VW bus out of the 55th anniversary series. Do I dare put it in there? Maybe I'll keep this one out, even though it's not a chase. All right, and our next set of cars, we have the Lolux in white. This is probably my favorite Lolux. It's beautiful, if you ask me. Sort of like a Toyota Hilux, lowered to the ground, with an engine in the rear and a giant, like, drift spoiler. So cool. Here we have the little Japanese, what's this thing called? I don't remember. The Mighty K, dude. This thing's awesome. I don't think it's going to fit in here. It's kind of big, but let's see. That was the Super Treasure Hunt from one of the cases as well. Does it fit in one of these? We're going to have to pop one of these out and try it. No, so that's going to stay out as well. Here we have the custom 67 Pontiac Firebird out of the 51st anniversary cars. And this one's awesome. It is the 2018 Toyota 4Runner in red. There's a blue recolor of this. Does it fit? Doesn't really fit. I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, it fits in there. Alright, cool. So we'll just switch the position of these. And then we have the Lamborghini Sion. This is an old one. Somehow this one got out of the other case because I had originally put it in there. And then the last one is the Barracuda. Oh, so do I have two of these open? I think I do. Do remember I opened a second one for the Halloween race. And then the Land Rover Defender. This one's definitely not going to fit, so we'll leave that one out too. Next on our list, we have this custom muscle car. Someone recently told me that it was not a Camaro like I thought it was, but it's kind of a mixture of all different muscle cars. I like that one. It's cool. Next up, the moving parts Nissan Z. The door's open on this one. Very cool. Next up, the green. I think this is a Dollar General exclusive of a Corvette Z06 Toyota Supra. This was the Super Treasure Hunt from, I think, J case. But obviously this is just the main line. Very, very cool. Love it. Looks great in red. Here is the star of the show. I'm not going to put this in the case. I like that one too much. And here we have the mainline Lotus Evija. One of the only Super Treasure Hunts I have. Pretty much the same color, just not Spectra Flame. And then we have a Pagani Zonda R in blue. Here we have the 84 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, recolored in white. We'll be opening one of those soon. As soon as I pick up a second one. One of the better cars of the year. We're going to keep this one out. Here we have a Chevelle SS. Very cool looking car. This one's awesome looking, actually. I love this one. All right, we have our last wave of cars here. I don't think I'm going to have enough room for all these, so let's try. Here's the CRX out of H Case. It is flat gray, and we'll also throw it in with the blue one. The blue one's a little nicer, but they're both flat, and I don't like that. It needs clear coat. It doesn't have clear coat. Hopefully these don't chip on me, because these probably are the ones that most likely could, since there is no clear coat. And they're gonna move around a little bit, but whatever. It's just a $1 car. Black SRT Viper. Did I say Viper? Black SRT Demon. Yeah, SRT Demon. That's a cool car. I like that one a lot. The Mitsubishi Evo is enormous, and I don't know if it'll fit. It does. Nissan Leaf Nismo. Yep, the Nissan Leaf Nismo. That's a cool looking car as well. Here is the car from the flea market. This is also the one that one of my subscribers sent me in a blister, so thank you so much for that. I bought it to do a custom, but I'm just going to leave it how it is because it's a classic. Pagani's on the R and black. This is the color the car actually comes in, so it is my favorite over the white and the blue that were also released this year. Such a cool one here. We have the Ford Bronco R. Definitely a cool casting. I like this one a lot. Does it fit? Oof, it doesn't. And then Pininfarina Battista in yellow. Pininfarina Battista in the white with the cool livery. Another Lotus, I think this is the Emira, right? Yep, Lotus Emira in silver. Oh, just got bit by a mosquito. So it's time to wrap this up. Audi e-tron in red. Audi 90 Quattro race car. This thing is so wide. They just recolored it in red. Toyota Supra in red. S15 Liberty Walk Silvia in black. There's also a gold recolor, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, the Chevy Camaro in yellow, convertible. We are just about full, guys. That is pretty much it for these cars. Ugh, I don't want to keep them in here. I want them to be better. Maybe I'll get some tissues. I don't know. But for now, I don't have room for new cars, so we gotta put them away like a good little boy. And that is it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later.